So Alexandra, maybe you can share with us. I was just asking her about, sometimes we as women, we need to make sure our finances, make sure that we have some income. But sometimes we have single mothers as well, and they have to deal and juggle with a lot of things. How do you cope with making sure that you get your income for your family, but at the same time having that balance with your children and the rest of your family members?
Yeah, okay, this is hard. Sometimes also in Europe, there are a lot of women who have problems with this, because they have, like they split they are split in two parts, for me, I mean, as a health trainer, I always, money is for me, it's very important, money, but, today everything is about money, so I think today we have to really think over again about the values, So what is really important? I mean, you need money to eat, you need money to, of course, to have the finances, the minimum. But the thing is, the most important thing, everybody wants to be happy. Also, the children wants to be happy, The children wants to be happy, the woman wants to be happy, the man wants to be happy. So you have to make priorities, And I think we want too much today, And the most important thing to be really in this life, to be happy, you have to be happy and you have to have your health, which is good, You have to have several things to be happy. It's not the money. It's not all about money.
Yes, and it's very interesting because actually studies show that finance is related also with your emotional well-being. So the better you're emotionally, you're going to do financially as well. So it's connected, and I think you showed the right point about it. Yeah.
The most important thing you see also, if you have a lot of money, this doesn't mean that you are happy, or your life is better, There are a lot of people, work their whole life to be retired and then, for example, to have a nice life, and then they start to be, they go to the doctor's appointment every week, and they give all the money which they had, saved to medical care. So I think it's very important to have balance in life, and of course I teach yoga and Qigong, that the people, they don't get too much stressed out by, getting money or by making a better life or whatever. It's important to be good with yourself, and to go with the flow also, Of course you can, today it's very easy to lose your job, It's very easy from one day to another, everything changes, So you have to adapt. You have to adapt to this, constant change and to be flexible and you have to have an anchor within yourself, And I think these techniques like yoga, Qigong, like the ancient techniques, they are very helpful that you have your anchor within yourself, And even if the circumstances on the outside changes a lot, you can be with, you have strength, and you have to faith.
Yeah, and it's important to not, because stress it can cause that you cannot make financial decisions correctly. Because when you're under stress, you have anxiety, so it's very difficult to think. So indeed, if you start within, then emotionally you would be able to make your financial decisions better as well.
But if you have, ladies, if you have that financially problem and you have a talent, like you have a beautiful talent to teach Qigong and the yoga, I don't know if I spell it correct, but anyway,
yeah, you do.
It's very important. You can make a living of it without stress. That's important. If you have a talent, you can use it to make that extra money that you don't have.
This is what I think also. I believe that if you go with your heart, if you do really something which you like, if you're a painter or an artist or whatever you do, if you do it really with your heart, you can make a living out of it. Even if it's not you don't going to be a millionaire, but you make a living out of it. And you can really, I think it's really important to do something which you really love to do, and everybody has a different talent also.
That's your passion.
Yeah.